Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to another Out of Awe. I've just got to adjust this microphone because I really messed that up. All right, tunnels. Thank you everybody again for your likes and your comments and stuff. We've got a couple of things. I was talking about putting a bridge over directly over to there, and people thought that was a fantastic idea. But to allow a turnaround and stuff for the trucks and stuff. I think I've changed my mind about that. I think I'm going to run all of these directly across to there. And what I'm going to do basically is dump those into there. So we'll go over to where that other dumper is and that other chute is, and we'll dump it straight into there. And what I'll do truck-wise and stuff, I am planning on widening this tunnel. So that's definitely going to happen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut through here, and then I'm going to start a downward road heading down in that direction there, which is all going to be probably done with the bulldozer, I believe. But the first thing that we probably need to do, I don't think I have any more. I don't really have any. Oh, I think my controller was kind of stuck. I don't really have any more of these, but I am going to need some. So what I'll probably do is we'll buy another couple of straight ones. In fact, we might have some down in the thing, but I can't be bothered going down there, to be honest. Production buildings, production, and we'll buy some straight conveyors, probably buy another couple of those. Lovely. And we'll throw one in there. Now, these are actually running the wrong way at the moment, but they eventually won't be. So eventually I'm going to sort of spin them around, but I need them as a little bit of a base for what we're doing here, which is going to be cutting out that corner there, I reckon. Let's start him up. And what we're going to do is we're going to start cutting into here, hopefully. Dropping all of that down. Just drop down to there, and we'll sort of cut in that way a little bit, which should be good. And then we're going to get around and sort of do a little turn area here, so we can probably grab all of that stuff and dump it in here like so, and we'll sort of keep going that way, and we'll keep moving into this direction like so, and we'll dump that over there. I've got to be careful where I do dump it now, because now that we're going off track, I can end up with a bit of a sort of a long or a big mound, so gonna have to be really careful with that. Let's drop that down there and continue to spin around here like that. There we go. Lovely. Happy with that. Drop him around there. There we go. Put you down there so that you go down the conveyor, sir. And we'll get a little bit more happening. We'll sort of head in this direction here. We need a big enough area to turn around, so that's going to be pretty important. And we're going to put the bulldozer in here, so, and start bulldozing ourselves a bit of a road. If I just dump that there, that's going to be good. That's probably a good spot to dump it anyway. We'll just spin around here. We'll get some more out of there, like so. There we go. But I think probably turning these around, these conveyors around to go the other way, is probably going to be a little bit of a challenge to get everything perfectly straight the way that it is already. So, but we'll see how we go. we will see how we go. So yeah, many options, many options. It's going to cost us a little bit of money, but you know, we've got $2 million sitting in there. We've got plenty of stuff working for us. So we're getting sort of plenty of ore and plenty of pay dirt, which is all really, really good. Let's just drop all of that down. We'll sort of use this to sort of cut our way through here like that. Then back into there. Cut our way through like that, and then that'll leave us enough for our bulldozer. That's probably all we need to start moving down. So don't think that's too messy. Move you over there. I might actually even dump this off the edge here, I reckon. Create ourselves a little bit of a spot there. And which one allows me to turn? Not that one. Not that one. Not that one either. I'm gonna have to do the mouse. So we'll head back in here, and then we'll get our bulldozer out. There we go. And this, as I said, this tunnel is going to end up being wider than what it actually is now. So let's keep that in mind. I always get confused when I get out of there. Always get confused. So what we probably want to do is start bulldozing down in that direction to make our road downwards. And we want to move these across there. How am I going to do it? At the moment, it's all going back that way, which is pretty cool, and that's good. I think we're going to go this side when we do a little bit more conveyor. A lot of people say, somebody said, I think it was Brian said that 4 wide is usually really good. Four of these wide is usually a really good width, and 4 high to get all of your machinery through. Not too bad. We're not using super large machinery at this particular point in time, but we will be at some point. So I think we'll start working down in that direction. Now I'm going to do this the easy way, guys. I'm going to do this the easy way. I'm going to return that to my inventory. I'm going to run through here. And I'm going to turn around here, and I'm going to drop it there. There we go. Lovely. And we'll use this to do our road. Perfect. And again, what we'll do is practice using this, right? Practice using it. Okay, so we want to be sort of heading a little bit downhill, but what the idea is that you manipulate it as you go. So you're constantly making adjustments to it is apparently the way to go, which is not a bad thing. Let's get it all the way up, but it's just a matter of getting used to the keystrokes. Do you know what I mean? Like, what keys, because I actually tend to bring the mouse down. I tend to bring the mouse down to there we go, that should be all right, to bring the blade down, but it's actually the opposite. If you move your mouse forward, it brings the blade it's kind of hard to explain. But we'll move this fella down here, and we'll see how we go. Move that up. Oh, no. There we go. No. We'll head in that direction. There we go. And we'll come back a little bit more, and we'll probably go in this direction a little bit. So just constantly adjusting the blade to suit what we're doing. There we go. Keep you going. Keep you going. Constantly keep readjusting, and we're going to fall over the edge in a minute. Like that. That's starting to work all right. Starting to work all right. Let's see if we can get him up there. Like so. No. Move him around there. Let's get that like that. Make sure that's up all the way. Let's start knocking some of this out, I think. Back up again, thank you. We'll try and move our way down here to the point where we can actually spin into there a little bit and sort of try and do that. And down you go, sir. And try and cut into the side of that. Like so. Try and make ourselves a wide enough path. All right, without making it too uneven. Hopefully, still got to do a bit of grader work as well, and see if we can do a bit of grader work. And we probably need to get ourselves a larger bulldozer at some point in time. It's kind of a bit hard to see with these bloody lights, isn't it? It really is. Bring him back this way. Doesn't look like he wants to go up there, which he should because he's a tracked vehicle. I think I'm going to turn the lights off, guys. I can't see a bloody thing with these lights on. Okay, there we go. In that way. Bring him down a little. I was kind of hoping to be able to push that to the side more than anything. Let's spin that around like that. Try and keep it going relatively. And this is where a grader might be a little bit better, because a grader will push it to the side as opposed to pushing it the way this is pushing it, which is pretty well straight ahead. So, and we really want to be sort of moving downwards as well, but it might just be a matter of a little bit of constant sort of work. Still kind of wants to roll to the, like, push over to the side though, doesn't it? Which is a bit annoying, really. Wants to slide to the side, because I actually just want to go out straight like that. There we go. Some people are saying as well that they tend to use the bucket on the loader to do their thing because they have trouble controlling this. I have a lot of trouble controlling it too, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give you guys a little bit more sort of variety in what we're doing as well. So there we go. And down. And we'll probably have to bring the roller in as well at some point. So it's just a matter of working our way down as we go. So we can keep this happening the way that it's going, then it should be okay. Just a little bit in there and start pushing that. Bring the blade up a bit. Bring the blade up a bit just so that we don't do too much. And drop him down. Straight down. I think that's actually going pretty well. We'll have a squiz in a minute. We'll get out and we'll have a proper squiz and see how we're going. But I think we're managing to sort of get it to the point where we need to get it, as in going sort of on a downhill slope. So just keep pushing you off, blades down and relatively straight. back up again. Yeah, I think that's probably actually pretty good. So we can go through here and we can start cutting down again from about the point where the rear wheels are now and start moving our way down that way, which is down here like this. Start moving this down and pushing this stuff out of the way. When we get to that point, I think it's worth stopping when it starts to actually slide to the right, because I find that it's sliding to the right, so which makes it a little bit hard. So maybe up a little bit, and then we'll just continue to sort of push that forward like that as we go. Hopefully that'll be all right. So I'm trying to adjust as I go. Sorry about that, guys. I had to my daughter came in and she'd had a I don't know what was going on. I think she had a serious nightmare. My little 5-year-old, she was just really freaking out because her mum's not home, and I don't know, it was just really weird and it freaked me out. And then my dog started freaking out as well. So that was about an hour ago. So I've added a cut in here anyway, just in case you were wondering. So yeah, we're just going to keep going down here and see if we can keep moving this down and keep adjusting as we go. That didn't work very well, did it? And then we'll bring our oh, man, that's really seriously just messed that up, hasn't it? And then we'll bring our roller in here and we'll start rolling as well. There we go. That should be okay. Let's start pushing through there. Continue to upgrade and just move to like make updates to the blade, but just moving slowly I think helps a lot. So we'll see how we go. Push all of this stuff out here. We've got basically a full blade on there. So okay, let's have a look at what we're doing. That's not going too bad at all, considering how useless I am with this thing. So we want to keep going down a little bit. So we'll adjust that blade there and we'll move in this way. You get that little lump on the ground and it kind of really messes you up quite a lot as well. So we'll just keep adjusting the blade. We'll try and push this. We are going downhill by the looks of it. I think we're going downhill. So we just need to sort of be able to get ourselves where we need to be. And there's that big lump over here as well. So need to go down this way, I think, and start working from back here as well. Okay, down we go. Keep that going. Keep it going. Kind of feels like I'm moving uphill again now, which is kind of not what we want to do. We'll try and cut into the side there. Bring the blade down a little bit. I can't bring this around, like I can't I'd like to be able to spin the perspective around a little bit, but I kind of can't, because I will completely and utterly mess it up. Okay, let's go back again. That seems to be going all right, actually. Seems to be going quite well. We're probably going to have to cut a little bit more off the corner over there as well. And we definitely need to roll some of this out. Although it doesn't really matter if there's a big lump there, but I would like to roll it out. Let's, there we go. That's getting it. That's what we want to do. Nice and easy, Simi. Nice and easy. Make adjustments as you go. As soon as you make that wrong adjustment, you're kind of done for, aren't you? Kind of what I've noticed anyway. Back to here, and we'll bring you back down and we'll roll forward. And I think you got to be moving forward before you bring your blade down. I think that kind of really helps a lot as well, as if you're moving forward when you bring your blade down initially. And that's kind of pushing us up there like that. But it is kind of going very well, I think. I think we're stuck on something. We're stuck on that rock there. We'll try and cut that out as well. And move forward and bring the blade down as you're moving forward. We'll cut into there like that. And then down like that. And that might be okay. We're getting there. We're getting there, definitely. Cut into the side there a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm actually starting to get the hang of this. I think this is going quite well, to be honest. Try and push that off the side there. And I mean, we're getting down. We're getting there. We're getting down. Just probably not enough, really. Let's roll him back again, and we might go. We might actually start turning around and going off the edge a little bit as well, I think. We'll see how we go doing that. Okay, probably down here. And move forward. Drop that down. And start trying to go off this edge a little bit as well. And sort of move down that way. Because we're kind of running out of space there to get down where we need to. So forward again. Cut in there. It's going to have to be like, it doesn't have to be a really steep road, but it probably needs to be like somewhat steep, if you know what I mean, to be able to get down to where we need to go. So the last thing that we want is we really don't want our trucks to struggle. If we're bringing trucks and stuff down and through here, we really don't want those trucks to struggle. Coming back up again, going down will be all right, but coming back up again. All right, sorry, it's been a bit of a freaky evening. My daughter was so upset, but she said she didn't have a nightmare or anything, but she was frantic, absolutely frantic, and it's kind of freaking me out a bit. I've never seen her frantic like that, so I finally got her back to sleep, and she's now sort of fast asleep. But I hope that she's all right. But she's making a lot of noise while she's sleeping too, a lot of grunts and stuff like that as well. So I hope that she's all right. All right, how are we going there? Are we getting there? Are we getting there? I think we are. I think we are getting there. Slowly. We might move forward, drop that down a little bit there, try and cut into here, and try and move down even more, I reckon. Try and move that down. And we'll cut that tree down. Yeah, I think that's actually probably pretty good. Head down on that slope, and the more stuff we bring down with us, the sort of the smoother we can probably make it. So probably cut into here a little bit as well. Let's move down there. Let's move that in, and we'll cut into here a bit. And bring this stuff down. Try and turn around as we go. That looks like it's working quite well. There we go. I think this is probably a pretty good perspective as well to be using as we go down. There we go. Bring him down here. And we're on a little bit of an angle, so we could probably take some more out. And just continue to work our way down like this. There we go. That's a good run. That's a pretty good run. Try and push all of this in front of us so that we can sort of fill in those little bits and yeah, fill in those little bits of those steps basically that we've got. So probably going to have to be wider than this, but let's get it based. Let's get the base done first and get it basically set up, and then we can come through and widen it up later, I think. Right, come back up here again and dig in a little bit more. Try and get that road really sloping down now. There we go. I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I'm getting better at using this thing? I think I am. And taking it nice and easy and sort of, you know, slowing down a little bit every now and again. Making those continual adjustments works really, really well, I think, as well. So she seems to be working a lot better now. And down and cut. Changing the angle of the blade as we go. Pushing this stuff through here. There we go. Lovely. And you can see that there's just been an update, and you can see the difference in color of the hard rock as well. The solid rock. It's no longer sort of a color very, very similar to the dirt. It's actually it is actually a grey, sort of rock grey. So it's completely changed the landscape a lot, hasn't it? Really. Okay, back we go. Probably into there and down, like so. Get some of that. Push down there. And just up a little bit. Push, push, push. Look at that. That's going quite well indeed. There's a bit up there that needs to be done. Right here where our back wheels are now, we need to drop that back a little bit. There's quite a bit of coal in that too, isn't there? Okay. Down. Try and cut this out. And up and back again. Probably little short runs is probably a little bit better as well, rather than sort of getting too much on top of your blade. So bringing your blade up, rolling back a little bit and then going again. That seems to be working okay. It seems to be giving us the slope that we kind of need. Down we go, lift the blade up and roll down a little bit more. That seems to be going all right, doesn't it? Down we go. A little bit more, cutting through there. And we are nearly down to the level that we need to be at, really, as well. So that's going to be a pretty good road. It's a little, maybe a little bit messy. Maybe a little bit messy. But for now, better than what it was. Where are we? We've got a point up there. There we go. Try and lift that blade up. Try and straighten the blade out a little bit. Yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit too steep, I reckon. So we may need to push a little bit of dirt into that hole there. Just to sort of fill it in a little bit. It looks like we might have gone a little bit too deep there, but we can easily fill that in if we need to. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, you can get out of there. That's it. Oh, I think we've kind of hit solid rock, which is going to be a bit of a problem, I reckon. So Because I don't think this, we can certainly run the ripper through it. How do we do the ripper? Let's have a look. Ripper. Not shift. No, up and down. Okay, so we'll run the ripper through here. I'll try and run the ripper through. You can see that it's running through, which is good. Roll it around this way a little bit. Roll it through there. And then we'll bring that back up again as well. See if we can't push in that direction. We need to head down that way now. We've gone a little too steep there. We may be able to get this around and sort of go uphill and push it in a little bit, I reckon. There we go. It's kind of opposites when you're going backwards. Try and push that in and fill this hole in just a little bit, I reckon. Try and get in there and fill that in like that. Made quite the mess there, didn't I? Oh, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Don't go sideways. Don't go sideways. Wants to go sideways. All right. Probably throw that up a little bit and we'll turn him off. We'll get out of there. We'll get our shovel for now and we'll try and flatten this out a little bit. Try and get up to that height, I reckon. This bit here is probably a little bit steep. I mean, we did all right until we got here, didn't we? Kind of did all right until we got there. So do we have any, can we dig any out? We could probably dig some out by hand, actually. Because some of this is working pretty well. We've got this little bit over here. And we'll probably have to put a bit of, little bit of stuff in there. So let's grab that. We'll dig some of this out here. Like so. And we'll use this dirt that we're digging out here to straighten our road up a little bit, right? There we go. Bit of coal in there. Bit of dirt. Through here as well. So we'll tidy this up a bit. Right. Lovely. And then we can get probably, do we have dirt? Yeah, we've got dirt there. That's all actually pay dirt there, but I think we'll use pay dirt. We need to fill this up a little bit here because we've just gone too far. There we go. Fill you up a little bit there. Fill you there. That. Probably bring this in a little bit so that we can slope it down a bit better. Maybe another one there. Definitely put another one in there. We'll bring this down here like this, and then we'll probably bring the roller down, I reckon. The roller's going to help that out greatly. A little bit of that in, a little bit of that. Do you think that's a little too steep down here? It may be a little too steep still, so we may have to bring this out a little bit as well. But part of the fun of the game, isn't it? Like sorting this out, but I think it's looking all right. I think we're getting there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the roller. I'm going to bring the roller up here. Put a little bit in there like that. A bit in there. A bit in there. Bring that around a bit and we'll roll that down. So let's go and get ourselves a roller, and we'll get that from the map. Vehicles, roller, return to inventory. And we'll throw him down here. Like so. Have the helicopter come in and dump him there. Lovely. Put the wheels on. Turn him on. And we'll go G. And we'll start rolling through here, basically. Start to flatten all of this down. Like so. Works really well. And we'll probably go and do our, like put our coal in here as well. Just to make it look like a bit of a proper road. So, but we're going to have to see how well, because if you're bringing a truck up here, I doubt we'll be bringing a truck up here with major dirt in it, with a lot of dirt in it, or with any type of load at all. I think it'll be more going downhill with the load, so that should be all right. Should be all right, but we'll roll this down here. We'll see how we go down here. We may have to add some more. But that seems to be going all right, doesn't it? I think I'm getting the hang of this, guys. Yeah, you see, even this is struggling. If you turn, it's struggling to move. It's okay here. And it's okay going downhill. But it's kind of struggling to move if you try and turn going up those big slopes. You can see it happening there. Not bad though. Not bad for an amateur. And amateur is what I am, most definitely. All right, lovely. I've got my I'm reversing. I was reversing there and it wouldn't stop. it was literally on a roll. Literally on a roll. Okay, right there. Let's turn him off and jump out of there. And I think that's starting to go all right, isn't it? So, yeah, I reckon it is. I reckon that's going all right. So a road down from the tunnels to get our vehicle down here. We're going to have to go down to this little bit here, this level, and then down to this level, which is not too bad, really. Probably could have been a gradual slope, so we'll probably come down this way, down through here and down to there, which might be the better slope to do. All right, lovely. Lovely. I think that's going all right, but I really need to get rid of this knob because, as you guys know by now, these little knobs, they annoy the crap out of me. They really do. But we're going to need a lot of this anyway, so we're continuing on with this road construction. All right, there you go. Perfect. I think that's looking pretty good so far. Pretty good so far, and then we'll get some bitumen in there and get that working. So, yeah, no, I think that's good. I think that's good. I think that's a good cut. And once we tidy it up, like a little bit more manipulation and stuff like that, then it should be okay. Should be okay. Reckon? Anyway, guys, I am going to leave this episode here. I'm sorry about the little break in between. Not that you guys noticed it because it was a straight cut, but I sort of come back a little bit. I've come back a little bit flustered, I'm afraid. Just a little bit flustered. So, yeah. My poor little darling. All right, guys, I will see you guys in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all the comments. I'll catch you later. Bye.